everyone. It's been a while. The last time I made art was back in 2022. December 2022. I was actually working on some artwork that will never be seen. That was the last time I ever worked on anything art-wise. As you can see in the bottom right corner, it's the last third of April. Well, back. After 4.5 months, I finally said I need to work on some art. I need to do something. I can't just let my anxiety and depression get the best of me and just keep me from doing what I love, which is art. Whether I'm good at it or not is another discussion entirely. But I know that I like making art. Um, and so yeah, I got back on the horse. Got back on the horse with this concept art here for a project that I've had in my brain for quite some time, and I figured I would make a new commentary like I used to with my time lapses, talk about my process, what the story is behind it all, yada yada yada, you know the deal. Um, so without further ado, let's take a look-sees at what I've done. All right, so starting off the bat, I this is the first time in legitimately the first time in 4.5 months that I even touched my Cintiq, so I was like, I need to build back into it a little bit. And so I made a black blob and I started drawing and kind of vaguely drawing out like what I had in my mind for this character concept design that I have for this story that I want to do something with, make, and tell one day, hopefully. The story is the loose base of the story, anyways, is a scarecrow comes to life, falls in love with a girl, and the scarecrow has extreme self-esteem issues and believes that the only way that this girl could ever fall in love with it is if it were human. So it gets the idea that it needs to become more human. The only way that it thinks that it can become more human is by tearing uh, people apart using their body parts to attach onto itself to literally craft itself to become human. That's my story. It the very most simplest of outlines for it. That's the idea I have in mind. I'm still writing it. I've actually been working on writing that. But anyway, so the Scarecrow, I've actually drawn in other pieces with like just some fun art that I wanted to do. Some pretty art, some not so pretty art. So I've drawn the Scarecrow before in a few different ideas, one of those ideas being this guy right here, actually. This is like one of my first iterations that I drew of the Scarecrow. I sketched him out. This was probably 2 years ago, possibly, roughly. I think it was in 2021 when I sketched this guy out here. It may have been 2022, but I'm pretty certain it was 2021. Anyways, and so I sketched him out for the first time like this, and then I've drawn him and painted him in a few other ways. But I want to finally hammer down the version that I truly want for this character, and this is the closest that that I've had in mind for a while. I couldn't hammer it down quite right. I wanted it to be a combination of, a typical scarecrow look with the burlap sort of sack on its head. Combine that with like a pumpkin head and a skull face. Very much so inspired by the Halloween 2 poster. The artwork that was used for that film, the original Halloween 2, not Rob Zombie's Halloween 2 and not H4O or anything like that. Like the original artwork that was used for 1981's Halloween 2. Rick Rosenthal. Yeah, that's right. That's the director. Rick Rosenthal's Halloween 2. There we go. It's very much so inspired by that, but I wanted to make that more into like what if it was Scarecrow-esque. That's the design I kind of had in my mind for a long time, and I want the design to not be overtly creepy, not be overtly cute, but I want it to kind of be like if someone were to see this in a shop, they they could look at it and be either creeped out or kind of charmed by it in a way. I wanted the facial expression of this to mostly remain uh, almost this strange balance of like it could be sinister, it could be sad, it could be happy. It's not quite certain as to what truly lies underneath the emotions of this scarecrow, but it could be any one of those things at any given time. It kind of it almost looks like it could be feeling all those things at once. It's a very confused little guy. I'm not going to reveal too much more about this character for the story that I'm like concocting in my head, but hopefully, I'll I'll actually make something out of it. I would like to, like it here, to be honest. Like if I had the resources, I would want to make this into a film. I really would. I would love to make this into a film. I don't have the resources. I don't have the money for that. I don't have the cast for that. I don't have enough friends for that. I don't. I really don't. But the resources I do have are my two hands. Well, left one's kind of useless in drawing, so my one right hand. So I guess like the best that I can come up with planning on doing is making like a digital comic or digital video storyboard of my story and just put that out there because I can't animate it. I can't. Like I used to be able to a little bit back in my AI days, in my Art Institute days, but yeah, no, that talent is long gone, and I have no confidence in myself. I don't have any confidence in myself as an artist, let alone an animator. So it will have to be just like this bare bones, a slight animatic-ish, Like that's the best I could probably come up with, or like a digital comic, graphic novel that I would make this story out of. That's probably what's gonna happen with it, and I hope that I actually can make that happen because I really do love this story and the characters that I've been coming up with, and this is the first time I've gotten to see this character in front of my own very eyes and not just in my head. And for the fact that this was like my first piece back after 4 months of hiatus, 4.5 months of hiatus from art. Not I didn't sketch a goddamn thing once. I didn't even touch my pen, my stylus, nothing. And I just kind of rotted away for a few months. I was hit with a large amount of anxiety and depression after a certain thing happened to me on New Year's Eve, and I haven't been able to recover since. And this is like my first step back, and hopefully getting better. um, Man, this is just a sad video now. I don't even know if I should post this commentary, but I guess whatever. No one's watching. Although surprisingly, I got some subscribers recently within the last 5 or 6 days. I think it said 15 subscribers. Because of some of the videos that I made about this little scarecrow guy here, so that's cool. I got a lot of likes going on, a lot of views going on, so That's nice. I'm glad that, some people are enjoying my art now. It took a while. But yeah, this video here that I just showed isn't even live yet. It doesn't go live until later today at 11:30 in the morning. So let's see if that does well. Uh, Probably not. It's not like the other videos I uploaded were short. So like this video is nearly 9 minutes long. So yeah, it'll easily lose interest. No problem at all. And now this video commenting on the 9 minute video is 12 minutes long now here. Great, fantastic. But yeah, that was a little insight on my little scarecrow guy here. But anyways, I hope that you enjoyed this video or enjoyed this artwork here. And if you did enjoyed, please by all means drop a little like, maybe hit that little subscribey scribey, hit that little ring a ding ding notification bell if you know what I mean. That would be fantastic. Anyways, I hope that everyone is having a good day, a good week, a good month, a good 2023. Anyways, thank you again for watching. Take care. Bye.